Hello. You're tuning into another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Listen, y'all already know what we're talking about. The Ravens have signed Jadeveon Clowney. Woohoo! Shout out, let's go! Hey, yo, listen, Wunderkinds, the people that have been watching this, supporting the channel, did we not call this? Y'all remember the other day when I was saying, look, they're going to get two players. Some people are talking about getting two corners, get two corners from now, just in case of anything, or get a corner and a DN. What did I specifically say? Our pass rusher. I say, yo, give me a corner, give me a DN. Now we know EDC watches the channel. He watches just like y'all do. So, yes, we got Jadeveon Clowney for a one-year deal, and we signed Ronald Darby. Listen, that's great. Here's the reason why it's great. So let me break it down for a lot of people that don't seem to understand this, right, who are going to doubt how good this is. So Marlon Humphrey's coming back. That means when he comes back, we're going to have him, Rocky Sin, Ronald Darby, Caillou Blue, a whole flock, no pun intended, of cornerbacks ready and waiting to play. So now we're not going to be devoid of bodies in that position. We're not. We're going to, in case anything goes wrong, we're going to have extra bodies to throw at the problem. And here's why that's a kicker. Because if Jadeveon Clowney, look, the one thing he does well, and he's always done well, I'm talking about from the days he was in the Texans, because a lot of people don't remember watching him back then. I remember vividly because I was a big Texan guy, because Andre Johnson was my favorite player. You know what I mean? So even though the Ravens are my team, I always kept a look on what the Texans did because I absolutely loved Andre Johnson. I remember when they got Arian Foster. I remember when they had the best tandem at running back with Ben. I forgot his last name. Ben something. It was him and Arian. Then they got JJ. And I remember when they drafted Jadeveon Clowney. I remember it vividly. So now they got this guy. The biggest thing he does well is setting the edge. He's not a pass rusher. What he is, he's a guy that can make plays and get a lot of pressure on your QB. He stops the run. Oh, he's great at that. He's great at stopping the run. But he's good at pass rushing. He's not great at pass rushing. But what that does is it gives you another body to throw at the quarterback with a Jabo and Owe. There's no excuses now. Those brothers got to come out and play. Remember saying, oh, you got to go out there and play. No, you got to play. When people say and double down the word, you got to come with it. And that's what they're going to have to do for us to be successful. Because now with those three there, they can play coverage in the back. If Jadeveon Clowney, Ajabo, Owe, and let's just say Justin Madubuike is in there, right? If they could get to the quarterback and cause fits of problems for them, that means they could put everybody else in coverage. And guess who we got back there that loves picking the ball? Marcus Williams. Guess who's been working on his hands? Marlon Humphrey. So we're going to have ample amount of bodies to make turnovers. Look, the name of the game in the NFL right now is the quarterback. So how are you helping your quarterback? Giving him back the ball is. We have guys back there now that can make plays, that can turn the ball over, that can cause a mistake or see a mistake from the other team and make them pay for it. Listen, I told y'all in the last one, I said, look, let's give him time. I think EDC's going to fix this. Just the last video, and then he comes out and does this. I'm like, yo, he's been working. This is what we should be seeing from him. And look, I've been hard on EDC. You know that. I don't play no games. But what he's done in this offseason, all the way to now, I got to give it up. That man's been putting in work. And his wife even came out and said he's been putting in work. He said, honey, he don't even eat dinner. When he's eating dinner, I just give him the plate. He's still working. Shout outs to EDC for getting it done. Now, it's time for us to put it together. Mike McDonald got no excuses, bro. None. He got another year away from the college game, right? A lot of the players returned. right? And he got stars or good players throughout every level of the defense. There's no excuse why he cannot make sure that this defense is elite. None. Listen, the Ravens got holes and EDC is patching it up. Shout outs to that man, Eric DaCosta. He is working. If Eric DaCosta was working like this, or not even to say not working, but getting the results like he's getting now, back then, we wouldn't be having the problems that we're having now. We would probably already have at least one Super Bowl under the regime of Lamar and Harbaugh. We probably already have one. But hey, listen, he's turning it around. I'm liking what I'm seeing, and hopefully y'all do too. That's big. Jadeveon Clowney, and I'm hearing that he's not done. Yeah. I'm hearing from the people that I contact me that he's not done yet. There's one more move he's trying to make. Now, I'm not putting my name to that. But let's just say if EDC pulls off the move that people have been in my ear telling me he's looking to pull off, he's getting Executive of the Year, GM of the Year, give him all of it. I'm telling y'all right now. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times with the Ravens, we go for players, but we don't hit on them, we don't get them. And once Jadeveon had left Baltimore, we all thought that it was done. We weren't getting him. He was just going to use the contract and use it as leverage for whatever other team tried to give him so that he could bring his price up. But what they're saying is that he had already agreed from Monday. It was a verbal agreement from Monday. So they're bringing him in to sign him now. Salute. You listen, I always say this. You got to give credit where credit is due. Got it. I am not somebody like that. If I say something about you, or if I call something out about you, and you say, you know what, I'm going to make a change, and you make a change, and you prove that there's a change, I got to give you props. Got to give you props. Listen, I'm not hateful in what I say. I'm just speaking straight facts. A lot of people hate facts. But EDC has been cooking this entire offseason. From the getting done the Lamar Jackson contract, from bringing in OBJ, from bringing in Zay Flowers, for them coming together and firing Saunders, for them bringing in and getting, I don't care who they brought in at that point, but getting rid of Greg Roman, all this stuff. He's been on his P's and Q's. And now with them thinking, okay, we'll try to see what the cornerback market is, and if something is, we'll make a jump. And remember, he would, and someone brought this up, he was actively trying to get other corners. Because remember, he made a play for Darius Slay. Remember? There's a couple cornerbacks he made a play for. We just couldn't come to an agreement. Because remember, Philly stole back Darius Slay at the last second. So, like I said, man, EDC's been working. I give him credit. The man talked the talk. He said, I'm going to be doing things differently. I'm ramping up. He's been holding to his word. I can do nothing but respect that. If you say something and you go at your word, you get nothing but respect from Nitro. I'll tell you that right now. So shout outs to him. Shout outs to the front office for getting it done. And let's go get this Super Bowl. We got Lamar. The only thing I'm still worried about is that O-line. And I don't want to hear no one tell me nothing. Let me tell you this right now. No one's ever telling me nothing. Nothing. Still worried about that O-line. But hopefully it gets rectified. Hopefully one of the young guys step up. You know what I mean? And we can make a run at this title. Because if we can, and if we do, we might be looking at a dynasty. And a dynasty is like 2 Super Bowls in 4 years. Or 3 and 5. I can live with that. Can't you? I know you can. I know you can. But that's another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. You know how we get down. We have fun and we laugh. But everything we talk about on this channel is rooted in what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. You know I love the comments, right? And if you have not done so already, give a check out to The Wunderkind Show's Patreon. There are 3 tiers of absolute bombastic content. And I think you guys will be content with the content. But no, for real. Fantasy football, we'll be doing the fantasy draft sometime next week. I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to do it or the week after Monday. No, it's going to have to be next week. So next week, probably Wednesday, we'll probably do the draft. I'm going to get everything together, and the Patreon users are going to be able to do it. So go out there and check that out. And if you want to donate to the channel, bottom of the screen is a QR code. QR code to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. And the name of it is The Wunderkind Show. Easy. Well, once again, this is The Wunderkind Show. This show's tonight's show signing off. And as always, you guys know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Yerp.